A pleasure to meet y'all at last, and welcome back to Tiny Diecast Fury, the official crossover between Hot Wheels Hilarity and Honest J Nowak. And with that in mind, we're going to get ourselves another racing drone. 9 were released in the series in total, but this one is simply known as RD-10. And you're probably wondering why the inconsistency. Well, that's because a model known as RD-07 was in fact a motorcycle. And Mattel had decided at the time to not produce any of the motorcycle models that were from the Acceleracers line, as there were 40 cars and motorcycles in total. Unless, of course, you're also willing to count the Old Smoky from the Metal Maniacs, or the Giant Drone Sweeper, or anything else that has been shown in the Acceleracers so far. Mattel mainly stuck with cars. Yet they have been known to produce motorcycle models for Mattel entirely, which it doesn't really make any sense why they would choose not to make the motorcycle models from Nightlife, Magnesium, Jawjammer, and RD-07 to anything else that could have possibly been made into Hot Wheels models that kids can play with all day long. But RD-10 is still nonetheless, well, I can't really call it a bad model by any means. It may not really be for performing purposes because it is a pretty long body and it might have the liability of being jammed in the curves, which is not necessarily a good sign. If you're looking for performance cars, a lot of better examples out there would include the Gruppo X24, Power Rage, and who could ever forget the legs of Baseline and Circle Trucker. A lot of them are much better at track performance compared to this. But nonetheless, being the 10th racing drone in the Racing Drone's own lineup of models to choose from, this one is certainly, without a doubt, probably one of the best I might have seen. It has a nice sort of black and red mixture put together with the shiny chrome plating for the bottom itself. The base itself is metal, while the rest of everything else is plastic. And it does have larger back wheels, which, keep in mind, has been a pretty big trope in most cases, especially in more recent years. So we're not really seeing that many models out there with wheels that are the exact same size. But in any case, though, I'm not really here to complain about any of that. Not really here to judge about how a model itself should be. I'm only here to talk specifically about the models themselves, based on their detail, on their color scheme, on their likability, based on performance and other stuff. But in terms of RD-10, it's probably a bit of an average take on most models, at least in contradiction to what we've seen based on the lesser known side, because there's good reasons for that. And of course the prestigious side, which does allow for some better flexibility. But if you want to see more of that on my channel, then make sure that you like, subscribe, comment, follow me on social media, and stay on the Hollywood side.